So many questions, so little time. But
you want to come here?
We need to give you your own.
Get under the table. I'm just kidding.
Security. Stand by.
Anyway, just a typical question. Any funny anecdotes from set that you can share?
No.
Funny anecdotes from this season or just in general?
In general, is there anything that sticks out in your mind as like a fun memory that happened, either like a blooper or mistake?
Lots of mistakes.
Lots of mistakes. I would say most of the time it's a mistake.
We talked about it already somewhere, I don't remember where, but the like Will Wheaton bug incident.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of amazing.
Oh yeah, it was in the blooper reel.
In the blooper reel, yeah.
Okay, so I want to talk about that.
No, don't do that one.
Sorry.
Next choice.
God, do we have any fun on set? What do we do?
I don't remember anything fun about shooting. I do remember we still can't get permits, but we were shooting in an alley and we were like rushing because this woman was watching us from her window or something.
But it was illegal shooting in LA.
We weren't supposed to be shooting there. That's about where the story ends. Sorry, funny anecdote. And then everybody died. I don't know.
That was the day that I was such a stress ball that I was like, guys, I can't go to the set. I cannot deal, because I don't like being caught doing things. I don't know, it's just a weird thing with me. And we'd already shot earlier, I don't know, it's so general. And we'd already earlier shot in a different alley coming out, and the guy was like, do you guys have a permit? And we were like, yeah. And I got so anxiety-ridden that we were gonna be, like, the police were gonna come and arrest us, and I was like, I can't go with you guys, you gotta shoot without me. So that's not a good story.
Very brave of you. Send us out to get captured.
You guys go get arrested.
Yeah.
That's not a fun story at all. What about you? What's the most fun you've ever had on set?
I mean, wow, that's a tough question. What?
NPCs. Oh, making out with NPCs? When does that happen?
Singing along with the NPCs.
Oh, with the squid hat.
Oh.
Did you have fun?
The thing is this, friends, I don't sing unless I'm intoxicated.
Now, what do you conclude from that? If you're always drinking, then you'll always be singing.
Maybe my life would be musical. I was very anxious about doing that, and Sean's just like, the best was Sean. I had to sing, and he goes, I'm gonna say a bad word. I have to say a bad word right now. But he goes, and I know earmuffs. So Sean comes up to me, our director, and I had sung, I did a one take, and he comes and he's like, Robin, just don't fuck up, okay? What? Okay. I'm like sweating, I'm like, I can't do it. But I think I did pretty well. My mom's like, Robin, you can sing. I was like, no, I don't think so.
You were adorable. That squid hat and the dolly, it was a great opening to the season. You've opened 2 seasons.
Well,
you had the episode, the season 2, you were reading to the kids. I give you all the openers.
Right. So. You do.
Sorry.
Let's just go through all the episodes and what happened. Just kidding. Next.
All right, so I feel like singing a little bit, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
I'd like to know, as actors and actresses, what experience and research you did or have to develop your characters.
For the first season, so I hadn't played WoW. I mean, I had played RPGs in the past, but I really hadn't played WoW, and so I didn't really know all the terminology, but I just kind of winged it. I mean, the first season was a lot of just asking Felicia and talking to her about, like, okay, what does all this mean, and I think even more so maybe for Robin and Amy, who hadn't even had much RPG experience.
I really had no idea what World of Warcraft was before. I know, guys, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
So you don't need to care about him.
Yeah.
He won't spoil this. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
single you
okay.
out. What do you
thing
play?
is
You
this.
play WoW? You do? What character? Druid? Are there any druids in the house? I just wanted to do that. Anyway, go on.
Oh, so it's back to me. Yeah, I really didn't. I had never really heard of World of Warcraft, and I remember in the audition I messed up quite a bit. The first read through.
You said mom. You said
Af King, I think, which is just.
Af King.
I know.
I think you said I'm a no mage.
I don't know what I said. And then at the end, like, you let me read through a good 6 pages of dialogue. And then at the end, you're like, okay, that was really good, maybe do it again. And you proceeded to, like, list all the vocabulary. I'm pretty sure I didn't get this job. But no, it's, I mean, I get the lingo, which is kind of cool. And I think the good thing about the show is you don't really have to necessarily play World of Warcraft or anything like that to find the humor, to appreciate, you know, what a funny show it is. So.
Yeah, I mean, and then after the first season, Blizzard gave us all accounts and let us go on.
And then Jeff Lewis, after season 1, we went to Blizzard. They all gave us like a year free subscription. They're awesome. And we got a tour, and we got to meet all the people who develop everything, and it was just really cool. And then, like 2 months later, Jeff becomes Vork in
real life.
In real life. Like all he did was mining for weeks. He would like text me, hey, I just maxed my blacksmithing. Hey, I just rewatched season 1. At the time, I didn't know what I was saying, but this show is really funny.
I understood it, what I was saying.
Yeah, we all got pretty hooked after that. I played a gnome warlock and love gnomes. Any gnomes out there? Yeah. The few, the proud. The gnomes. Yeah, go ahead. Die in fire.
I have to say that I did improv with Sandeep and Felicia for many years, and I never, ever, ever did a character like Vork. My improv, if you've ever seen, is like, okay, all right.
Let me start over.
Let me start over.
That was some really great improv.
Hi, I'm Jeff Lewis.
Oh my God! I've been shot.
That sounds like Jeff's improv.
That sounds like Jeff's. No, he'll go like that. Do your coffee. Do the Jeff go-to. Go do it.
What's
the coffee for a cup of coffee.
Oh, good morning.
Yeah, he always comes out with coffee.
He always has a coffee, and I always do pancakes. I'm always like, hey, honey.
Or I end up just tapping my keg.
Best
Either
hair
keg or coffee. But I never did a character like Vork. I mean, the things I did at improv with you were like, you know, never anything like that, and I still don't.
I think you pretended to hump my leg like several times.
Yes, I did.
Back on the table.
There's the lady that's
He got born!
At the end of the table, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. What was the question? Oh, it was you.
So is Felicia going to have any...
Wait a second. That's a
we usually
world
have an
question.
organized system here.